Hey guys, this is your Nintendo Switch Weekend Review. We'll be covering every game that's been announced for the Switch this week. We are over 20 games at this point, so we got a lot to get to. Let's get started. The first game we'll cover is Phi from EA. This is a new type of wordless platformer full of sounds. Through Phi, a small cub that suddenly awakens in the forest, players will discover a world where they'll never want to leave as they use sounds to communicate with nature and identify friendly and unfriendly creatures and interpret their own narratives along the way. Then Square Enix confirmed that Fear Effects Reinvented is coming to the Switch. This is a remake of the original Fear Effect game, which was originally released back in PlayStation in the year 2000. This game aims to keep a spirit of the original game alive by keeping some of the key features like fixed camera angles, but also making sure that the game is up to today's standards with improved visuals and controls. Koei Tecmo confirmed 3 games coming to the Switch, the first one being Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, where you aim to conquer ancient China in this hack-and-slash Musou game, and the second expansion of the 8th official installment of the Dynasty Warriors series, with revamped mechanics and extra options added for a more in-depth experience. It will include all of the DLC and is set for release on November 9th in Japan. And Telltale finally confirmed that Guardians of the Galaxy is coming to the Switch. This episodic graphic adventure video game was rumored a couple of times along with the Batman Telltale game, which was actually confirmed to be coming to the Switch last week. This game also showed up on various retailers as well. The game offers 5 total episodes: Tangled Up in the Blue, Under Pressure, More Than a Feeling, Who Needs You, and Don't Stop Believing. Milestone also confirmed that MXGP 3 is coming to the Switch. While running on the Unreal Engine 4, MXGP 3 tasks you with tackling unpredictable and dynamic weather conditions in various motocross races. From sun to heavy rain, every change will decisively influence the rider's visibility and highly deformable ground, putting even the most expert players to the test. The game offers a career mode and enhanced customization along with all the official MXGP riders and tracks. Unruly Heroes from developer Magic Design Studios is coming to the Switch. This is an action-adventure platformer 2D game enriched by combat and other surprising gameplay. The game is inspired by famous Chinese legend A Journey to the West, otherwise known as Monkey King. It will feature a local co-op with up to 4 players and many different worlds to discover. One More Dungeon from Radikalia Games is coming to the Switch. This is a first-person action RPG roguelike with procedurally generated levels and pixel art graphics. It features 30 types of enemies with over 80 items, parallel universes with manually created locations, a sanity level that can be reduced by using artifacts acquired in the game, and customizable gameplay in the form of modifiers that can be tweaked prior to playing to tailor the gameplay to your wants and needs. Pelican XIII also confirmed that The Takeover, which at heart is an old-school beat-em-up game, is coming to the Switch. It's inspired by great games like Final Fight and Streets of Rage. Although the gameplay is based on these classics, it offers extended combo systems and fast gameplay with modern visuals. Using a combination of full 3D backgrounds and high-definition pre-rendered sprites, the game is designed with full HD in mind. During Gamescom, Circle Entertainment confirmed 3 new games coming to the Switch, the first one being Shelter Generations. Based on the promotional image, Shelter Generations appears to be a port of Shelter 2, where the poster shows the mother lynx from Shelter 2 with the link cubs from Paws right next to it. The second game Circle Entertainment confirmed coming to the Switch is Koi. This game originally appeared on the PlayStation 4 in 2016 and on the Wii U earlier this year. In it, players guide a koi through 8 levels to help it get back home. Along the way, they'll need to avoid the blackfish to solve various puzzles. Coatsink confirmed that Shu is coming to the Switch. Set in a scenic mountain village, Shu combines charming character design, beautiful hand-drawn visuals, and fast-paced platforming action as our heroes battle to save their friends while being pursued by a mysterious and unrelenting storm. The Switch version of this game will also include the recently released Caverns of the Nightjars DLC, complete with 6 new additional levels. The second of the 3 Koei Tecmo games confirmed coming to the Switch this week is Samurai Warriors Spirits of Sonata. It offers a basic hack-and-slash Musou play from the main series, where player controls a character through a specific battlefield against an army of enemy soldiers, with the ultimate objective being killing the enemy commander. 61 playable characters are included in this game, not including incarnations. It would also include all of the DLC and is set to release on November 9th in Japan. The third Koei Tecmo game confirmed to be coming to the Switch is Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate. Ultimate adds not only characters, but 2 separate stories from the original game, the Tales of the Latter Day and the Tales of the Former Day. New stages are also added, including side stories to expand the characters not prominently featured in the main story. Alternative events and specific stages are also included, and the chance to play stages through the enemy's perspective. Over 150 characters are included in this game, and it will include even extra DLC. It also releases in Japan on November 9th. Kit Fox Games confirmed that Moon Hunters is coming to the Switch. This is an adventure game in which you create your own legend in a 1 to 4 player cooperatively personality test and explore a mystical Mesopotamian inspired world that is different every time you play. On the Switch, the Eternal Echoes DLC and 3 exclusive companions are included. Local multiplayer is supported with up to 4 players. Curve Digital confirmed that Bomber Crew is coming to the Switch. This is a simulation game about managing a World War II era bomber and its crew. Players will be tasked with taking out valuable enemy targets while avoiding the attention of various hazards such as anti-air flak guns, fighters, and Mother Nature herself. You'll also need to recruit and train and guide your crew to ensure success. Semisphere is also confirmed to be coming to the Switch, and it was listed on the European eShop for a September 13th release. This is a puzzle game that places dual realities at the heart of its challenges. Its unique single-player split-screen mechanic challenges your brain by putting you in control of 2 characters at the same time, with more than 50 levels, each building on top of each other, culminatingly with fiendlessly complex puzzles. The Bridge was also listed on the European eShop for a September 7th release. This is a logic puzzle game that forces you to reevaluate your preconceptions of physics and perspective, with 48 thought-provoking puzzles, each unique and different from the rest. An alternative version of the game is unlocked after you finish the main storyline, including challenging alternative versions of the 24 main puzzles, along with an alternative ending. Elliot Quest is another game that showed up on the European eShop with no current release date. Explore a vibrant open world filled with hidden secrets and mysterious guardians that can help cure Elliot's curse of immortality. Throughout this adventure, you'll collect countless abilities and spells, and quest through 5 dungeons and defeat 16 different bosses along the way of unlocking multiple endings. Polish developer iFun4All announced 2 games coming to the Switch with full touchscreen controls. The first one being Red Game Without a Great Name. This is an easy to start but hard to master 2D puzzle game in which everything wants to kill the main hero, a brave biomechanical bird. It's hard to imagine that even in the game that camera wants to kill you when an obstacle shows up if you don't swipe fast enough on the screen to move. The second announcement is Green Game Time Swapper. This is a sequel to Red Game, and it's the same case of difficulty and engagement, but totally different when it comes to gameplay. The main concept is still about the flying biomechanical bird in a steampunk world, but this time his main ability is time control. Although the color is different, the amount of obstacles won't make it any better. Ostwind was also confirmed to be coming to the Switch based on the successful Windstorm movie and best-selling book. You slip into the role of Mika and immerse yourself deeper into the fascinating world of horse whispering or her black stallion Ostwind. There's always something exciting to do at Cattleback State where you can freely explore the area and discover new secrets. The third game, Circle Entertainment, confirmed is Wild Kid. This is an original exclusive created by a Chinese developer. Other than the image, that's all we pretty much know so far. And the last game we'll be covering this week is Gatochi Tetsudo, or Local Railroads, Local Characters, and a Journey All Around Japan. This game was originally released on the Wii U. There's new elements being planned, including appearances of secret characters, new events, mini games, and much more coming this winter. That's all the games we'll be covering this week. As per always, thank you guys so much for watching, and be sure to come back next week for another Nintendo Switch weekend review. See ya.